Hey guys, this is Nirmal here for Technic and you're watching the review of Redmi 1S, the budget smartphone from Xiaomi. So Xiaomi is today one of the most talked about brands in India thanks to the excellent devices and the pricing offered by the company. Initially they launched the Mi 3 which was a runaway success, and now they have launched the Redmi 1S, the entry level phone with mid-range specs. The Redmi 1S comes with a 4.7-inch HD display and is powered by a Snapdragon quad-core 400 processor with 1GB of RAM. The device also comes with 8GB internal storage and has microSD card support for expanding the storage. The Redmi 1S also features a 8MP camera with LED flash and a 1.6MP front-facing camera. The device is powered by a 2050 mAh battery and runs on Android 4.3 Jelly Bean with MIUI on top of it. So let's take a detailed look into the device to see if it's really worth the money. So first let's have a look at the design and build quality of the device. The Redmi 1S is fairly good looking phone at its price point. The front panel has a beautiful 4.7-inch HD display, and below you can see the 3 capacitive touch buttons. The Xiaomi has given a red color to the buttons, giving it a better look, but it does not have backlight. Above the display you have the sensors, the front facing camera, and along with the earpiece. The power and volume keys have a chrome finish and sits on the right side. The 3.5mm audio jack is placed on the top while the micro USB charging slot is at the bottom. The rear panel has a curved design and matte finish, giving a pretty good hold on the device while using it, but the device is pretty heavy for its size. The design isn't anything exciting, but the overall build quality of the device is excellent. The removable back cover houses the 8MP camera with LED flash, and the speakers are also placed at the top. Remove the back panel and you can see the dual SIM card slots, micro SD card slot, and the removable 2050 mAh battery. The dual SIM cards are normal SIM cards, and you need an adapter in case you are using the micro SIM card on a previous device. The display on the device is 720p resolution and is protected by Dragon Trail glass which prevents scratches. This 4.7-inch display is one of the strong points of the device, and it's crisp and has excellent colors. The 312 ppi gives excellent reading experience on the device. We don't see too many devices in the sub 10k pricing with an HD resolution, and the display is really a treat to use. Now moving on to the software and performance aspect of the Redmi 1S. The Redmi 1S runs Android 4.3 Jelly Bean with Xiaomi's MIUI version 5 skin on top of it. The company has already mentioned that the phone will get MIUI version 6, and probably KitKat would come up for the device pretty soon. Similar to Mi 3, one of the strong points of the device is the amount of features and customization which is offered by MIUI, even though core Android does not have lots of features which is being offered by MIUI. MIUI offers tons of customizations and features and also tweaks which is seldom found on the core Android. The apps are all arranged in multiple home screens instead of the app drawer found on the core Android UI. The notification center of the device is really useful and comes with the option to customize the quick toggles. One of the strong points of MIUI is the amount of options available to personalize the device in form of lock styles, home screens, icons, themes, wallpapers, fonts, and more. All this can be managed from the Themes app which comes preloaded on the phone. The Redmi 1S also comes with security app similar to Mi 3 and offers tons of added features like cleaner, data usage monitor, virus monitor, call blocking, and more. Xiaomi has also included light mode which resembles Windows Phone UI and has a tiled interface which makes the UI much more simpler and easier to use. The Redmi 1S runs on quad-core Snapdragon 400 processor with 1GB of RAM, and this is probably the first device to offer good hardware at this low price point. While the overall performance of MIUI with 1GB of RAM is fairly good, the real problem comes in when you run too many apps or run highly graphic rich games like Asphalt 8 Airborne. The amount of free memory available is pretty low that games might crash frequently when running in the high graphics mode. But having said that, the overall performance is pretty smooth and lag free when you are not using too many apps simultaneously or using heavy graphic rich games. The phone comes with dual SIM cards, and SIM card 1 supports 3G while the second SIM card is 2G. The call quality on the device is pretty good and there are no complaints here. The speakers on the device also have fairly good performance. Xiaomi hasn't included headphones with Redmi 1S similar to Mi 3, but you can use any standard earphones and the quality is pretty good. The device comes with 8GB of internal storage and also has micro SD card support in case you want to extend the storage. Now moving on to the camera performance of the Redmi 1S. The Redmi 1S comes with an 8MP shooter with LED flash. The camera interface is very similar to what we have on the Xiaomi Mi 3 and comes with a good set of features to manage your photos. It has option to change the ISO exposure, white balance, and also offers variety of filters and scene modes to choose from. It also features HDR, handheld twilight, panorama, and also audio modes. The phone supports video recording in 1080p. The camera app has simple as well as advanced modes which can be toggled from the settings. The camera performance is really good and photos taken have great detailing. The low light photos did have noise, but with flash and the clarity was acceptable for a phone in this price point. The photo processing algorithm is easily the best in this category, and we can easily say that this is probably the best camera you can get for a smartphone under Rs 10,000. And the Redmi camera easily beats the Moto E, Lumia 630, the Asus Zenfone 4 and also the Moto G. The 1080p video recording is also fairly good on the device. Now moving on to the battery performance. The Redmi 1S comes with a 2050 mAh battery and the battery performance is fairly good. We tested the battery with 3G SIM card and with moderate usage, we could easily squeeze in a day of usage. Even if you were to use the device for gaming, music, camera and running social networking apps, in the background you can still get a day of usage. Xiaomi has also included the power management app which allows you to manage the battery. You can enable auto switch to different modes in case your battery is running low and want to make the battery last longer. There is also option to schedule these modes. So priced at 5,999, the Xiaomi Redmi 1S is an excellent buy and is a device which you can't really go wrong with. You can't really find devices in the sub 10k pricing which has impressive specs of Redmi 1S. With excellent display, camera and battery life, the Redmi 1S easily beats the competition which includes Moto E, the Micromax Unite 2, Asus Zenfone 4 and the Nokia Lumia 530 and also other phones in the sub 10k pricing. The Redmi 1S is currently the best entry level smartphone you can buy. But having said that, there are a couple of downsides as well. The first one being the Android version, although KitKat is promised to come later this year. And secondly, the minor performance issues with heavy multitasking and gaming. Overall, we would definitely recommend this phone if you can pick one from Flipkart for its excellent hardware that is being offered at a shockingly low price. So that's all with a detailed review of the Xiaomi Redmi 1S, the budget smartphone with mid-range specs. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, do hit the like button, subscribe to YouTube channel for more updates and thanks for watching this video.